Triple Q.
So this is started for what, 850, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that guy was talking about it. I was like, man, what's he talking about? Bars underneath it. It's got bars underneath it.
Yeah, the guy was saying that it needs a funny car occasions. It's not coming out from the top.
That's only for not on a full frame vehicle.
Okay.
So if you got like 5 cert guys standing side by side, they all interpret it different.
Okay. How so?
Because they can, and most of them are old guys.
Yeah.
And like they're
so they're old school and they expect the bars.
No, yeah, but the cert book will have like 100 different revisions in it for different things. If it has a stock 8-pillar, if it has a stock frame, if it has this, if it has that, if it's a Mustang, dude, there's like 1,000,000 revisions in it. They said you couldn't go 25-1E on a truck either, which the Toxic truck's 25-1E.
Okay.
With no bars out the back of it.
Oh, so he's running it down here too, just like Moonshine, just like the other truck, just like all of ours.
So Skinny here, I mean, I know you're the man and everything, but probably the hardest part here was probably to take off the dash, huh?
That's pretty bad, bro.
Is it?
Not fun.
Yeah.
It literally, he has as much time taking the dash out and the stuff under it as we did to put the main cage in it. There's a lot of stuff in there, though. No, I'm telling you, like.
I mean, it's a street truck, so it's gonna have everything. You know?
No, everything was there, even the heater. Even has the door speakers in it still.
Well, I mean, because it's a street truck. But the wiring could have been done better.
There's a lot of it in there.
Technically, the shop that it was at did a horrible job wiring it. They cut a lot of corners on it. But luckily, we were able to fix all that and get it straightened out, and it's gonna perform better. I mean, we're improving our program, and with that comes improvement on our equipment as well.
So if I go steering column, I'm gonna lose ignition, turn signals, everything.
And we actually put tabs in there to bolt the stock column in, because that factory aluminum piece that we gave you back, you got to have all that for the column. So we actually welded tabs on it for the factory column, so it all works like it's supposed to.
Gotcha.
But you can also unbolt that column and put the race column right back in it.
Okay. So it still has the regular stock ignition, full cage now.
Well, it's got a lot of cage in it.
Yeah. Well, let's open the door so they can see.
Ta-da! That's nice. That's a nice cage. It's, better be safe than sorry. You know?
This thing flexed really, really bad when we jacked it up.
No, it does at the starting line. It always goes like this.
Well, that's why we ended up putting all this in here. That's the anti-roll bar right underneath of it. So all this sits on top of it, on top of the anti-roll bar.
So now it's not gonna flex. It's just gonna.
No, it's gonna do what it's supposed to now, for sure. That's a lot of cage for 850. It's got 1-piece rocker bars in it too.
Okay.
Like the rocker bar runs underneath the truck. You can look under it. It curves into the frame.
All right, guys. So now that the truck's actually running right, Flacco's got it dialed in pretty good. It's going faster, so we need to get a roll cage. Or I wanted to get a roll cage in it just because it made it feel sketchy at the quarter mile, but going 150, 155 with just a seat belt and stock seats isn't fun. So I hit up my boy Skinny. He's like, man, I got you, bro. I'll hook you up. Brought it to the shop and he knocked it out. So now we have an 850 cert cage. Now I can run at other events, maybe Holly Fest, maybe other events around the country, around the states. Only because in Baytown, they didn't give a fuck. They let us do whatever we wanted. They're very lenient. The guys were cool with me running the truck like this, even though they would tell me every time, hey man, you need to get a cage, you need to get a cage. Now finally it has a cage and it's still a street truck. We still got the ignition, we still got the turn signals, we still have everything. It doesn't turn on with the switch panel, it still runs on E85. You can still drive it 20, 30, 40 miles. So it's still, to me, classified as a street truck.
It's a street truck Pro Mod.
Street truck Pro Mod?
Yeah. Why can't it be a Pro Mod? Because it got a parachute in the back.
So like stock built?
Yeah. So it's gonna be kind of funny whenever I smoke them in Holly, and this guy has a parachute in the back.
Hey, I'm gonna pull a shoot at the 330, bro. Just in your face.
I think this motherfucker's in his feelings. For what?
Oh.
For what? For a shoe? You're not scared of the parachute, are you? No.
Well, it's not just a shoot.
You telling me that you're gonna drag this truck's ass with Holly? No, you're not. How much you want to bet?
With that being said, guys, make sure you comment down below. Holly or Brownie? Which one's gonna take it?
Brownie, bro. Brownie.
Holly all day.
You know what? Surprisingly, Brownie has a lot of fans, bro. They've seen the progressive of this truck from V6 to 6.0 to what it is now.
No, I have to because I already broke 3 dry shafts.
No, it does. The flex is pretty bad.
I broke 3
Well, it's just a lot of power in the rear.
Off the wheelie like crackhead. We just happen to have one of those here, the smaller one. It's blind. I haven't took it to the track because it flexes real bad and I'll break the dry shaft. The dry shaft hits the top of the cab. So once we do that, I take it to the track and test it again. And You ready to roll?
So now that we don't have Baytown, we'll have to go to H&P, probably rent it out, because we still, I mean, there's no events going on right now. It's gonna start getting really hot to start racing, so maybe we'll rent it out one of these days. What you think?
Let's go to H&P. The track has to be there.
That's another thing I want to switch out. Put that under so it looks nicer. Get a Speed Lab Creations fuel cell, put it under also so it's flush. So all this is really clean. Because after here, it's actually going to paint.
Ooh. Do they know what color you get?
Some people know. I'm gonna paint it the same color as the Cayenne. It's a metallic beige, so it's gonna look real nice. No more silver birch.
Like silver birch.
Long-lived silver birch.
Yeah. So this is the last time we're gonna probably see it this color. Well, we'll be back because we gotta get the seats and get fitted.
Yeah, we actually next day aired them too and they didn't show. Imagine that.
Truck. The only thing we're missing right now are the seats. I had actually bought some Sparkle seats and Skinny Man was like, nah bro, you don't want those. So he ordered me some Race Tech seats and harness and everything. So I'm gonna return everything from Sparkle and put that on there. And the cool thing about this cage is it's really tucked in big time. So to the naked eye, with the door closed, from certain angles you can't see it. I mean, obviously if you're under it, you'll be able to tell, but while I'm cruising or if I'm driving it on the street, you won't even be able to tell that it has a cage. It's going to Drastic next week. On Monday, I'm gonna get it painted and he's gonna paint the cage also. The cage is gonna be matching the body and everything, so it's gonna sit real nice. Get the whole cage painted. That's why the windows are off also, so that he can get to it easy. He's gonna have to take off the dash and paint it and do all that. Then after that, once it's painted, maybe put some other wheels. I really want to get some CCWs. Those who have been watching for a while knows I mentioned that way before I went turbo, that I wanted to put CCWs on this truck. Now that it's running good, I'm giving it some TLC, I'm giving it some love. It's gonna get painted, it's getting the cage. The dash is stained, but I am gonna take it to Flacco to clean it up because the wiring on there is a nightmare. It's got a bunch of shit it doesn't need. So we're going to get rid of that too and make sure the truck's running A1 so that it's ready for the fall season. Because right now it's going to start getting hot. Today it's actually ugly outside, it's really cold, but this is like the last cold front we're going to get, and after this it's going to get warm. So I don't know if the truck's really going to be running this summer. Maybe just get it ready and then in the fall start going to events. I really wanted a cage not only for my own safety or whoever's driving it, but so we can go to other events. Like I said earlier, since Baytown's out the picture now, if I go to Hollyfest, they're gonna be strict about the cages and I won't be able to race. I'd rather be able to go out there and actually be able to run there. So we'll see how it goes. Don't forget your...
Yeah, we might need those. Woo.
Your vitamins. I'll see you Monday.
Check it out, guys. So, as you know, we gave away the Nitrous SS Clone all-wheel drive truck. We gave that thing away a couple weeks ago. How long ago was it, Frank?
It was like in the beginning of March. It was a 2-week giveaway, and we gave it away like the 3rd week of March.
That's right. And my boy Jose Ramirez from Mount Pleasant, Texas, took the truck. And he's actually here to pick it up today. It is a little gloomy out here. It is a little rainy. I don't know. We just have this luck that every time we give away a truck, every time they come and pick up, there's just the weather is kind of messed up. But we're excited because the guy is here. He's here to pick up his award, pretty much. It's like his prize, you know? So we're gonna see what he says. When we talked to him the day of the giveaway, he was a little nervous. He wasn't much talkative on the phone as we FaceTime him. Probably Machete scared him because, you know, when you see Machete, he's an ugly ass dude, you know? So probably Machete scared him out, but we're gonna holler at him right now. Seems that he brought a whole entourage. Who here is Jose Ramirez? ¿Qué onda, bro?
What's up, bro?
So you're the lucky winner of this SS Clone, right?
Yeah.
What you think?
Man.
Nice, right?
Nice.
It's nice.
Real nice.
Now you're from Mount Pleasant, Texas, right?
Yes.
Mount Pleasant, Texas. Now that's out in the boons. So what you think about the truck? What you like about it? I mean, overall, super clean truck. We try to keep it clean, like, you know, Perrillo's always out here washing it. I actually got in there and cleaned a little bit of I added some little leather detailing. So I mean, you know, you can thank me later on that. It is later. Thank you. He's a little nervous. He's like I said, he's a little nervous.
Hey.
Why you nervous, bro? Loosen up. You know what I mean?
Hey, I never won a truck, you know.
You never won a truck. Have you participated in any other giveaways?
Yes, on yours, yes.
On ours?
On the diesel,
Okay, on the diesel.
yes.
Okay. Anybody else's other giveaways? Okay. We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that. Just with that, I already know. You know, we're not gonna talk about that. But as you can see, our giveaways are legit. They are real. I mean, you have the guy here in person. I mean, taking this truck, and you're not related to none of us, right?
No, I don't know nobody.
But you don't look like me. My cousins are not that ugly.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
You know, but all jokes aside, I mean, the truck's super clean, bro. Congratulations on your gift. We also got the nitrous bottle back here now. Now, I don't know if you're a speed racer or not. I think the bottle, is it full or is it empty?
I think last time we had it, it was actually full. We haven't checked it recently.
We haven't checked it, but it's still a big bottle. It's a 15-pound bottle. I don't know out in Mount Pleasant if they have somewhere that you can fill it in. If not, just take the drive down to Houston. It's only a couple hours. I mean, fill it up, go back. You know, but it does have nitrous and it is ready to go. It does have a bottle warmer. So you have the bottle warmer there. The lines are all hooked up. I'll have my boy Perrillo show you where all the little buttons are for that. And one thing you have to take into consideration and consider this a warning as right now. If you leave the bottle warmer on and you forget to turn it off, the thing's gonna blow up.
It's gonna blow up.
It's gonna blow up, bro. So, boom, warning, you know what I mean? This is your first warning, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't blame us on it. If your house catches on fire, it ain't our problem, you know?
Nah.
As you know, también the whole interior, I mean, we try to keep this truck clean. Like I said, I added the leather conditioning to it. It does have a sound system, so the sound system's real clean too. We'll keep this truck turned on. Right now, I'm gonna hand it over to my boy Perrillo, because Perrillo knows a little bit more of the functions. He drives these all the time, so. You know, he takes care of them and whatnot. I seen this little plug right here for USB. I mean, nobody uses that. It's all Bluetooth nowadays. But, you know, if you old school like me, I have a USB with my old school Duelo songs and shit, you know?
Oh, no.
Can't forget about those. You know, this was jams, bro. Perrillo! Whoop, whoop! You know, when you go going whoop, 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 whoop. Sun is starting to come out. It hasn't been out all day. It ain't starting to come out. It's probably going to turn to...
We got a little rainbow going on.
Yeah.
You seen that shit?
Son dos, güey. Son dos, mira.
It's a motherfucking double rainbow.
Es porque llegó mi camarada José Ramírez.
Llegó con billetes, llegó con billetes. Ay.
Hold on, before you take it, bro, I got like $5 grand on my pocket if you want it for the truck. No, I ain't gonna have it.
Los traigo, yo estoy primero.
Perrillo, so, you know, I'm gonna hand it over to you. You're gonna show them where all the buttons are, where all the function things, the sound system, all that. So, I mean, from here, my boy Perrillo's gonna take over. He's gonna show you where everything's at.
For the window, no.
It's an all-wheel drive truck, so it is gonna always be running on all four.
Alright, so first you got a bottle heater and you have a thing that stops it, so whenever if you leave it on or something like that, that thing's gonna catch it and it's gonna shut it off for you. And you just make sure to open up your bottle, you know, purge it, and then if you're gonna not use it, close it and then purge whatever's left in the line. It all tells you, you just press it. This is your first one, this is your arm, this is your heater, and then you got your purge right here. Yeah, and then this is right here. This is your nitrous. And I think you got like 175 shot. Yeah, so 150, 175, somewhere around there.
If the bottle warmer's not on?
It's already off. Yeah, make sure to turn that off. I mean, it'll catch it, but just in case it doesn't catch it.
So pretty much it has a shut-off sensor right there when it's full. So when the line's full, it shuts off from feeding it. Bottle warmer, once it reaches a certain temperature. The purge, you show them where the purge button is?
Yeah, it's all here, self-explanatory. Arm, heater, the opener, it don't really matter. And then your purge, and then the button over there, that's your nitrous.
That's your nitrous. So the purge kit, it does come out right there by the wipers. Show them the sound system.
I'm off the Bluetooth, surprisingly.
You're not connected?
I'm not on this one.
For once. So whenever you race it, don't hit the button right off the bat. Let it catch traction with your wheel. It's all-wheel drive.
Don't step on it. If you hit the nitrous and then step on it, you're gonna blow it.
So the truck originally came from the Valley. It is for Valley truck, so it does have a Valley sound system from the auto shop. You're one of the lucky few to take a truck with an audio shop sound system.
We haven't given away a lot of trucks with audio shop sound systems. The current giveaway right now has an audio shop 2020 Duramax and this one right here.
Yeah, and the Lightning took it too. The Lightning had an audio shop system.
And it's all-wheel drive.
And it's
And it's
all-wheel
all-wheel
drive.
drive.
Which is one of a kind, because honestly, no one builds SS Clones all-wheel drive. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty cool to have that.
Vámonos, mi metro. ¿Dónde anda la señora Maricruz? Échale metro.
It works.
Yeah, it works.
What's your suggestion for the people watching this video right now?
Keep paying.
Because you joined a couple, right?
Yeah, I joined the Duramax one.
The Duramax one, and I seen you've been buying for a while too, huh?
Yeah, since
You've been
2018.
Yeah, I've been a supporter since 2018, so shout out to my boy Jose Ramirez. You know, he's been participating, he's been part of the ONDGAS clique since 2018. You know what I mean? And he took the risk and got himself a sick SS Clone, one of a kind, actually, because it is an all-wheel drive SS Clone. It's a combination of stuff that we don't do. I mean, and shout out to Nitrous Outlet, hooking us up with the nitrous kit that we put in this truck. So he's gonna be out there riding in Mount Pleasant, Texas, representing Nitrous Outlet to the full extent, representing ONDGAS as well. Maybe if you're in the Dallas area, you can bring it out. And
for sure.
Bandas y Trocas, May 27th.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll be out there.
That'll be a good show to take it to. Congrats.
Let's help them load it up.
La porra te saluda medio metro. Pónganse a bailar medio metro. Taca, taca, taca. Mira, pancitas, el paso del torbellino, pancitas, mira. Taca, 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 taca. Venga ese sabor. Con esa canción nos vamos. Viene pa'l cachorro y cumbia.
Is there a track close by or no?
Greenville, an hour. That ain't too
There's gotta be
bad.
nitrous around there somewhere. You just gotta ask.
Even the track fills it up.
I tried it here with the nitrous, and like I was gonna race Perrillo, pero like it's over, so I didn't want to break it. If it was gonna break, I didn't want to break it.
Scared.
He's scared.
He's scared.
No quiso traer lonche.
De una vez ahorita dile que la saque de una vez. Acá es all-wheel drive.
It's the same deal. Nada más que este güey trae two-wheel drive, este four-wheel drive. So this one's a little heavier than his. This is all gutted out and shit. Ain't got nothing.
Oh, that's the race.
Nothing.
I wasn't even trying to. I just couldn't find the parts.
Well, I don't know, but he didn't even beat the 5.3 with the supercharger, so I don't know. Yeah.
Damn.
That's not my problem, bro. You can't. There's no excuse.
It was cold, man. No, pues
Yeah.
cagando, perrillo, ¿no? Cagando,
No sabes hacer burnout
se
sin la
te
verga,
duerme
y
el
ahora no deja la
se te duerme el
pinche-
pinche.
La anda cagando los shop who build that.
Well,
I was gonna smoke them on your truck, but I didn't want to. You should have. Yeah.
Te va a ganar, pendejo, es all-wheel drive, te va a ganar. Oye, ¿te fijas cómo se te duerme el gallo? Chingada madre. Ya sabes qué son las bobinas, ¿verdad, perro? Pinche perro maldito, ya sabe, las voy a desconectar las bobinas, dice. ¡Ah! Si pones atención, güey.
Vamos al tiro.
Vamos.
Estamos locos. Cuidado. Vamos, boy. Viejón.
ya está, bro. Hay calmado.
Be safe. Yeah.
Saucy, you want to take a badass picture?
Yeah, bro. Yes, sir.
Ya está, bro.
Y ahora más empezando a hacer donas, se va a quedar en el mismo lado, güey. Así va a estar.
Ahí le mando video después.
Sí, manda video donde te chocada. Una foto. Tenacious. Dale.
You want to take it with that?
Está bien grandote, ¿ves? Este vato, no? ¿Cómo está grandote, güey? ¿Está bien manona? Miren la lucecita que me hizo comprar.
Tú, ¿cómo que te hice comprar? ¿Tú la compraste?
Yo no la compré.
Oh, from Snap-on.
Tú ya estabas adentro de la.
Pero
de
esta
la
va
van.
acá, no va acá arriba en la chompa, güey.
No, güey.
Sí, no.
Va en your neck.
How much was that? Like $100?
80.
I was
wondering.
Sí estoy yo, la verga. All right, guys, so as my boy Alex explained to you on the last video, we have an angle kit. I don't know if we should call it an angle kit because it's not an angle kit. It's just a modified spindle that we got sent from our boy Sean. He be drifting out there. I don't know where he's from. There's hills and stuff like that. So I'm sure he's up in the north. He sent us a modified spindle that he's tried on his trucks, and it works really good. It gives you a little bit more turn radius. So whenever we swinging it, we can actually turn a little bit better. Now, we don't know if we need anything else. I don't think we don't. I think it just works like that. As you can see, Takashi motor, we blew it up at the show. And once we were doing burnouts, we lost the belt 3 times. We've been having a belt issue for the longest. And it just fucks up the whole rotation and the mood and the hype and everything. So I'm fed up with this turbo kit that it had. So we will be taking off the turbo off the Takashi truck. So it ain't gonna be a turbo truck no more. Then we're gonna go NA. My boy Freddie be swinging it with the 6.0. I actually called him up, be like, do I need like a specific motor, or you got something built, or is it just a junkyard motor? Because we got junkyard motors here. He's like, nah, it's just a junkyard motor with the right tune. It's gonna do the job. So we are going with the ANA 6.0 on this truck, and hopefully instead of blowing the motor, we blow the tires, because usually we blow motors more than tires. We can never pop the tires because the motor always goes out before the tires. So we're gonna switch some things up here. We're gonna go in A, try it out. It ain't gonna be cool no more. It ain't gonna be popping and banging like it was before. But I guarantee you this, guys, we will be doing burnouts for a longer period of time. So, and that's what we want at the same time. My boy Freddie be killing at the burnout pit. I mean, we can say he's the king in the burnouts, bro.
Yeah, he is, and he knows how to swing it. It's all motor, so it lasts longer, like Beto was saying. And with the turbo, it keeps popping off. We keep having to pause mid-show to put the belt back on. So that's no fun.
And it happened at the HPT shootout, which was the final one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you went, if you didn't, well, there is no more track. They actually knocked it down already. They knocked the whole suites and everything that was there. They knocked everything down. They didn't waste no time in knocking down the building. But like I said, my boy Freddie be killing it in the burnout pits, and I think we're just gonna go that route. We're gonna try it out, see if it works. I actually wanted to go with the supercharger or a pro charger, but by having the belt issues with the turbo kit, I'm sure we're gonna have belt issues with the supercharger or pro charger or whatever. We are trying out the spindles that we got sent by our boy Sean, and hopefully it works. So right now we're gonna try on a wheel and see if it actually turned a little bit more.
How far is it supposed to tuck in, like the angle kit, like the steering angle?
Like at least another 2 inches.
Like the drift cars?
Yeah, it's gonna be more.
Oh, yeah.
A la verga.
That's more than usual, right?
Yeah, it is.
Hombre, que este es more.
Yeah.
Mira.
Dale por otro lado. Dale.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A la verga, no hombre,
Sí.
son chingos, güey.
Alright guys, so here it is. It looks like we have a little bit more turn radius, and that's what we're looking for. I mean, it looks like it's more, right?
Yeah, it looks like a 240 SX, you know,
There
like
you
a
go.
drift car, you know.
Sí, mira, aquí está, guacha. Por eso está rebajado ahí, porque ir hasta donde entra.
Oh,
Aquí en la
yeah.
cama.
Another thing that we are doing to this truck is we are finally removing the fender flares. And I know the truck looks really good with the fender flares. These are actually plastic. Like, it's plastic. We can actually hit them hard and they'll come off. Because now that we're gonna be popping tires for sure, the rear fender flare is gonna fly off. If you wanna see more proof of that, when did it happen, Frank? Atlanta?
It happened, you know who actually did it?
Well, I did one and then I did another.
Yeah, it happened in Atlanta, the Bandas y Trocas Atlanta.
Yes. So, since this wheel is a 20 by 11 with a 5-inch backspace, we actually have a lip all the way around. If we were to take these off, the wheel sticks out about 1 inch, 2 inches out. So with the fender flares and the wheels with big lip all the way around, it looks pretty good. But now that we are for sure blowing up tires, we're gonna have to get smaller wheels with not a big lip or cut the rear end, but we're definitely gonna have to remove that wheel in the front. And I do want to remove this because whenever we do burnouts with this wheel, this tire, and this fender flare, last time it popped, the tire flew out, it fucked up the fender, and we even lost the mirror.
And it hit you.
And it hit me, yeah, and I was bleeding a little bit.
You can see all the lines right here.
Yeah.
This is where all the tires hitting.
Yeah.
All this right here.
Yes. So now that we're gonna be popping tires for sure, we're gonna be fucking these up. We're gonna be fucking up the wrap. We're gonna be fucking up the mirrors and everything, which is cool. One time maybe, but not all the time. So we're gonna cut the rear end, get a nice wheel, get a bigger wheel, cut the rear end so the wheel's gonna be inside and we don't have to worry about none of this stuff. Now remember last time that I did a burnout, I've been doing burnouts on this truck for so long that I already know when is it time to stop. Because if you keep going, then you're gonna fuck up the wrap. I did a burnout and I was like, okay, this is enough. 2 more seconds and this motherfucker is gonna blow up and it's gonna fuck everything up. I get off, I stop, I'm like, all right, no more burnouts. Alex take the truck back to the booth, and what does he do? He doesn't listen. He does a burnout, and he blew the tire, and he fucked everything up. And he fucked up the wheel, fucked up the tire, fucked up the fender, and I don't know what else he fucked up.
Fucking send.
Yeah.
True story.
True story, yeah. If somebody tells you not to do something, don't do it. For a reason. But this guy doesn't care. Why? Because he doesn't pay for nothing. And that's why he don't care. You know what I'm saying? Y le voy a dar tronco con la skunk. I can't wait for a sunny day because it's been raining for 3 or 4 days. This guy's been acting up on me. I just can't wait to fuck him up. Y'all want to fuck him up with skunk.
That's not a fair race.
Life is not fair, bro. No, I'm gonna race you. Hey, we don't know if that truck runs. It might be slow.
Nah,
I mean,
You might spin the whole time and you might fucking roll.
nah. The truck is loud. It's rowdy.
It runs.
It has a cage, but this has a cage and this ain't fast. So, it might not be fast. Yeah, it might not be fast.
Alex, do the lowest roll. Do like a 20 roll.
They're still gonna hug.
We're still gonna fuck him up. I can't wait for a sunny day. This guy doesn't know how to do a burnout. Guácala, ven pa' acá. Paga la luz porque vas a encandilar la cámara. So, Perrillo, final shootout, we're all there. Perrillo took his truck, the 420 to the track, and he was, you know what, I'm gonna do a pass. ¿Verdad?
Sí, sí, sí.
Y luego fue, hizo take-in, te gastó chingo de feria, la verga.
Ahí me trajo para arriba y para abajo, checando la traca y la chingada, checando la air pressure.
He actually snuck away from us and went to go do a pass.
Yeah, because I was like, where's he at?
He said somebody to look for me, even. Para
Oh,
grabarlo.
para grabarlo. Ok, so then, se acercan a la línea y todo el pedo. Quiere hacer un burnout y lo hace todo puto.
No, hombre, güey. Ahí está el video. Go look at the video and you guys will see what we're talking
So
about.
put the video right here, Saucy, so we can check it out. For everybody can check it out.
¿Qué vas a hacer, Alex? Explícales aquí a esta gente para que sepan lo que vas a ir a hacer ahorita. Puras cagazones.
Papeles, puros papeles.
¿Cómo te puedo explicar?
I don't understand because we talk about racing all the time. We race all the time. We do burnouts every other day here at the shop. And this guy cannot do a simple burnout in the water box.
No. Y con agua, güey. Ni con agua puedo aventarse el
Hey,
quemón.
¿por qué no lo regresaste, güey? ¿Por qué no
No, pues desesperado.
No, there was nobody there. There
No,
was nobody
come
in
on
front
now.
of me. There was nobody in
Y
front of
hasta
me.
yo te dije, güey, if you spray it off the line, ahí te vas a quedar.
And what do you do?
La pico. Pum. Se fue.
You sprayed off the line?
Yeah, you
No,
did.
not
Don't
off
be
the line.
fucking lying to
That's-
me. Don't be fucking lying to me, bro.
No, that's what
No me eches mentiras, vato.
that's what George and what's his name Romero told me to do. And they're nice.
So
guys.
you did or you didn't?
I did.
What I tell you? I fucking
Sí.
No lo había aceptado.
They told me to do so.
¿Y
They're
por
nice
qué le haces
guys.
caso a esos vatos si yo te estoy diciendo que no le sprayes de la
Este es tu
línea?
maestro. Él es tu maestro. Él es tu papá.
Yo soy tu maestro. Pero haz caso, güey. Va a patinar, no mames. Está nuevo el vato, está nuevo, pero
Se fue como Freddy. Le picó a Scramble nomás donde se arrancó. En la Super Snake.
se avientan, este está bueno, se avientan este y Freddy, te avientas un tiro con mi compadre. Yo no sé
And
nada.
this is why we're gonna smoke this ass. We're gonna smoke him with the skunk truck, which I can't wait. It's been raining here for a couple of days. The weather sucks. Next week, it's gonna happen next week for sure. He got a little break with the all-wheel drive SS Clone that we had. I didn't get to race him just because the giveaway was over and I didn't actually want to mess up the truck, which the guy just came here. He was really happy that he was a winner, and this guy's been purchasing with us for the past couple of years. So big thank you to Jose Ramirez that came all the way from Mount Pleasant. He showed up with the whole squad, showed up with the trailer. We loaded it up, gave him the title, the keys, everything. Super happy guy, and you could be the next winner. Now, we do got the 2020 Duramax Diesel live right now, so go get your entries before it's too late. We do have some nice shirts coming out, and we do have some
some nice decals coming out as well. We're gonna be doing all the bundle stuff, and that's gonna give you multiple entries. Now, I have a special giveaway for you guys coming up. We're not talking about the Duramax. We're talking about something more simple and more practical, and something that you all guys like. Let me show it to you. All right, guys, here it is. It's gonna be something different, something simple. You cannot get confused with this giveaway. For the first time, we are gonna do a 1 week giveaway on this truck right here. You've seen us working on this truck. We bought it probably like a couple months ago. We already did a bunch of upgrades on it. So this giveaway starts Monday. Stay tuned for the next episode so I can explain how can you win it.